We're live with Skywalker Boxing Media, Team Mo Boxing, no problem. We got a special guest tonight. We got Alex Erb out of Chesapeake, Virginia, light heavyweight, amateur, going to be making his pro debut soon. How you doing, Alex?
Doing great. How are you, sir?
Doing great, man. And I got my co-host right here. You know, you got Papi Chunyeyo.
You already know what it is. It's Poppy Chun Yayo. Heavy on the poppy, light on the yayo. Hey guys, look, man. We talked about this a couple weeks ago. We gave you guys like a little sampler of what we're gonna be doing. Shout out to our guy Jerry Forrest. He put on an incredible amateur event, the first one ever in Newport News. And the guy we got next to us that we're going to be interviewing today, he's going to be our first interview post event. And what we said we was going to do was help y'all get to know these boxers, and we can follow them all the way from the amateurs to the pros just to see the progress. So, thanks for joining us, Alex.
Sure. Thank you for having me.
Definitely, I enjoyed watching your fight. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what to expect, but you went in there and did some work. Can we start at the beginning? Can you tell our audience, a little bit about yourself and what got you into boxing?
Yeah, for sure. When I was about 17, I broke my hand. I didn't know anything about boxing. I didn't even watch it as a kid. None of that. I was always just outside running around. My mom had put me in a lot of different sports growing up. So like I've always been an athlete, but I didn't know anything about fighting for real in the ring. And I was working with a cast on with my fingers separated. And I figured that I should probably learn how to, you know, put things in the correct places so I don't keep messing my body up over and over again. And lady, one of the coaches' wives, walked into the Jersey Mike's I was working at, and she had on a JNS boxing mask on because it was during COVID. And she just talked to me about the gym. I talked to her about my life, and it was a great experience. And I walked in there. I think I took like 6 months because I wasn't working out at all for the last 2 years. I was just focused on getting my money up, working, doing whatever. And I took like 6 months, started running again, started hitting walls with gloves on, like just trying to get right. So I wouldn't walk in the gym and embarrass myself. So I got my cast off, started working out, and then I walked into 757 boxing on Tuesday night. Never looked back. I think it was November 27th. It was like a week before my 19th birthday. Walked in, started training. I was in there every day. I was in there for the competition kids class. I was staying afterwards for the adult class. I was in training camp with Reggie Barnett Jr., BKFC 135 world champion. I was in training camp with him when he won the interim belt, when he won the belt for 2 of his title defenses. And I just got obsessed. I trained for a year and a half since I stepped in the door, fought 12 fights in a year and a half. I fought on 1 day notice. I fought on 3 day notice. I fought 3 times in the same month. If there's an opponent for me, I'll fight. I just love fighting. And I love boxing. For real. It's a different community. The respect that you learn about your opponent while you're in the ring, it can't find it anywhere else. And I really just fell in love with it. But
Oh yeah, that's definitely dope to hear. Hey, we want to just take a second and shout out to our loyal fans that follow us from platform to platform and keep up what's up with us up out there. What's up, Great Fox? What's happening, Picasso? What up, TD Sports Talks? Make sure y'all like and subscribe and follow these guys, man. They're all good people, and thanks for showing up tonight, guys.
Yeah. So Alex, you're a pretty big guy, man. So you're fighting at light heavyweight, 175. Do you see yourself getting any bigger, man, or you comfortable at this
nah,
weight class?
to be honest, I never saw myself getting this big. My first 2 fights were at 176, but my first fight I weighed 172. And my second fight, I think I weighed 168, and I was fighting up 176. The rest of my fights, I fought 165. And then I had to about a year and a half off after my 12th fight because I had about 6 months. I was losing a day of work to travel, pay for a day of stay, weighing in, making weight, having my opponent pull out. Had that happen to me in Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Manassas, Virginia. I just got real frustrated with it. I changed up my style of training, tried to join the military. I was doing nothing but calisthenics, running, and swimming. And like hitting it every day. I got this job at a farm supply store, just moving around bags of weight all day, every day, 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week, picking up side work on the weekends. And I got all the way up to, shoot, I think the heaviest I got up to was like 187 and a half. And then military ain't work out. So I went straight back to plan A, back in the gym, and the weight started flying off after that. I think I was walking around like 181 3 weeks before I fought at 176. So it's pretty natural. And I feel way better at this weight than I ever did at 165. I felt like I was starving at 165 because I was. But I feel comfortable where I am. I don't see myself moving up for real.
Oh, that's cool to hear. Hey, you guys, you're talking to the audience again, man. You guys all know that, on this channel. So, Alex, we didn't really speak on it, but I just want to just kind of give you an idea of some things that we've done and what we do for fighters. We have a very unique situation over here. You could almost call it like crowdfunding, right? So we use our network to get fighters sponsorships and
awesome.
things like that, and opportunities for them to be able to, get their career cracking. Like, people don't understand that in the amateurs and even in the pros, man, you got gym fees, you gotta pay for outfits, you gotta pay your trainers, and then even if you do go pro and you get to the event, you're talking hotel costs, outfit costs. So over here, we love to make sure our audience is familiar with you. And if a lot of us are business owners, so if we feel like we could do something, we try to work something out to see if we can help the fighter, and then the fighter helps us. Everybody's helping each other. It's mutually beneficial. You get what I'm saying?
That's the boxing community, baby. That's what I love about it.
So let me ask you this: Do you have any ideas like going forward what you would do as far as maybe having a website, a web page? Would you be using your IG as a way for people to get familiar with you and things like that? How do you plan on just taking care of some place for the land for us to do something with you about?
I've thought about a website. Right now, I'm just getting back into Instagram because I was ghost on it for a while. But I mean, I'm trying to promote myself because I like to go pro within the next 3 years at the very maximum. But yeah, I'm gonna have to look into it. For right now, just the Instagram. It's Adrenaline 06 Session, Adrenaline Obsession on Instagram. But I'm gonna have to get into it. No excuse. I need to prioritize it. You're right.
Yeah, we want to help you market yourself.
If you were to describe your style to the people, man, what would describe your style of fighting?
A lot of people tell me I'm an awkward fighter, but it works for me. But I don't know. I just like to bully people, to be honest. I just love fighting, man. I'm trying to get better at boxing. I'm really trying to focus on, point boxing and winning matches. But like, dude, I got 13 fights. I'm 4-9. 6 of my losses are split decision, but I really don't care. I just love to fight. It's an outlet for me. I like to make some money from it too. And I love entertaining people, but I'm just through and through fighter. True fighter.
Thanks, Skywalker. He sound like our Filipino guy over there, the kamikaze.
Yeah. He's gonna be coming in. Actually, gonna make a fight announcement. I got a friend we've been following for a long time, and he's top 10 in all 4 sanctioning bodies. He's been working real hard. He's from the mud, and that's one guy that we come together and we do some crowdfunding, we do some sponsorship, try to help him out in the Philippines. But he's got another fight announcement. He's trying to become a world champion. He's close. He's like 20-2. He's a flyweight, but he's top 10 in all 4 sanctioning bodies, and he's a good guy, man. But yeah, he'll be coming in, man, like the kamikaze. Do you find is there any fighters, man, that you watch that you find inspiration in?
I mean, I love
you like their style, that maybe you learn from them when you watch them fight.
My favorite fighter is Tommy Hearns, the Hitman, but I've watched every single one of his fights. But I do like Benavidez's style. I do like how he's long. He still walks down. I love that. But I mean, I'm just I draw inspiration from Tommy Hearns and Benavidez. That's about it.
Skywalker, see, look, hey, listen, our audience knows, but I always say that if I was a fighter, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't even have no nickname. Whatever my opponent's nickname was, after I went in there and gave them that work, that would be my nickname. And they couldn't use it no more.
Yes, sir.
But listen, man, we could grow with you and watch your style, and shoot, we might could just put an auction up and have the fans participate in naming you. after seeing your style. You know what I'm saying? That's something we could do here. We could, next amateur fight you have or whatever fight you get, we can make sure we're there to film it and then present it to our audience and we can come up with a nickname. Easy. That's easy work.
Yeah.
And hey, Draven, listen, man, we being real nice today, you feel me? Yeah. But tomorrow's a whole different story. Don't come up in our room up here because Papi Chunyayo got a deep bag of jokes and I get elbow in it. You feel me? So let's not do the jokes tonight, Playboy, because I got them all day. Anyway,
talking about a
sometimes people come in, they get a little slick.
Hey, well, we did. Well, it could be no offense too, because we did a show. I have a friend, and we talked about the power of the mullet. He's got a mullet. He does bare knuckle. You know what I mean? And the mullet's a trend. You know what I'm saying? And so hey, man.
I'm not even worried about. I haven't gotten a haircut in 6 months. Last time I had a haircut, I buzzed my own head, 8 on the top, through the middle, and a 2 on the sides. I ain't no pretty more, dog. I'm a fighter. I told you through and through. I do not care how I look. I just love to put knuckle to mouth.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, this is somebody we can get behind, y'all. Trust me on this one. I was there. I witnessed it. All right. You know what I'm saying? He ain't scared of nothing. Let me tell you, it was probably 3.5 white people at the gym. Yeah. Him, his pops, maybe another couple dudes. They ain't scared. Yeah. They with the smoke. You feel me? See, and don't worry about my man Fade right now. We got hella bad dope barbers out here. People that when he get there, he gonna be stitched up. Trust me. Yeah. So let me ask you this, man. This is a question. It's not really a question. It's an interaction type deal. So in my mind, we got 3 things. We have legacy, we have belts, and we have the moolah. If you could, there's no wrong answer, by the way. If you could you rank those 3 in importance of, the direction you want to take your career in? Money, belts, and legacy.
It's a great question. See, to be able to have a belt or a legacy, you got to make the money, right? To be able to support your dream. But I really value experience more than I do money. Like, I'm trying to make this my full-time job because, I love it. Doesn't everyone want to do what they love for work? Right. You're working most of the time in your life.
Right.
Dude, I probably have to say legacy number 1 just because, man, most people are nobody till somebody kill them, right?
Yeah.
I want to be somebody before I die. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just be average, just a middleman. I don't want to be that. So I have to say legacy, then money, then belts. I told y'all, win or loss, whatever. I just love to fight. I love to put on a show for the people. I love to do my thing. So I take a belt, and obviously that's what everyone works towards, but it's not top of the docket for me. I'm here to live. I'm here to experience.
Man,
be the best. But
I'm gonna tell you right now, just from listening to the things that you were saying, it almost seems like you had the attitude of a bare knuckle fighter.
That's the plan. That's always been the plan. Reggie Barnett Jr., that's my mentor. I was in camp with him for his 135-pound world title for the BKFC.
Would you consider it, bro? Would you consider making a move into BYB or BKFC if the money was right and they sent you a contract? Yeah,
that's the plan, 100%. So I have 2 coaches, right? I have Reggie Barnett Sr., who owns the gym, and he's in my corner for every fight. And Reggie Barnett Jr., that's my brother, right? Both of them have molded me and shaped me as a man and as a human being, and definitely as a fighter. But I take both of their opinions into account. And I definitely respect Reggie Barnett Sr.'s opinion at the highest because, he owns the gym. He takes care of everything. He's the USA boxing president in our area. And he told me a while ago he wants me to do a couple pro glove fights first, see what it is. But bare knuckles always been my plan. I love to fight. I love to go to war. So I'm here. I'm ready. I'm just waiting for my time.
We just had the bare knuckle guys on the show here 2 weeks ago.
That's dope.
Yeah, well, I covered BYB. They came to Albuquerque, so I was working with BYB for media, man. So that was a cool experience. It was my first bare knuckle event. I've always covered boxing. I've done PBC, I've done Top Rank, I've done a lot of our local promotions here in town, but I've never done a bare knuckle. And Reggie Barnett Jr., if you guys don't know too, man, professional boxer and also bare knuckle, man. So he made the transition. You know what I'm saying? He's one of those, and a lot of boxers do good, man, by knowing, by having the fundamentals and making that. Like Angulo just made the transition. We got from Austin Trout from New Mexico. He's badass. So yeah, so boxing. If you have boxing fundamentals and then you're tough, yo, try it out, man. You probably find some success with it. You know,
the plan.
We definitely gonna have to get the cake up and figure out if they got. We don't need a plastic surgeon around here, my guy, because people don't leave out of that thing without leaking some type of how, you know.
Yeah, hey, I'm not worried about me. I can take a hit, and I ain't worried about being pretty. I'm there to mess people up.
Yeah, that's what we like.
What I live for.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, and you know, definitely appreciate you shouting your gym out. You know, because we understand that it's not just the fighter. There's a whole team of people that are involved with. Definitely appreciate you shouting your team out, and we'll make sure we tag them in this so that they get their propers too. You know, this could be beneficial for them. Seems like y'all got some killers in y'all gym, huh?
For sure. Our 8-year-old kids can fight. Everybody there just loves to fight. 757, that's what it is.
Skywalker, man, I'm telling you, man, they got to work.
Yeah. Reggie Barnett Jr. is cold, bro. Yeah, Reggie Barnett Jr. is cold with it, bro. I know who he's talking about, bro. Brother. So yeah, if you got them teaching you, bro. That's yeah.
Are there any?
So you're
go ahead. You have Skywalker.
Go ahead.
You got it.
No, I just want to make sure, man. Like, so your goals is just to fight, man. Like, you just want to, fight the best and show them what you're worth, right?
I enjoy testing myself.
Because some people, like, they'll be like, I want to go the boxing route or I want to go bare knuckle route. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was asking.
Yes,
you just want to fight, right?
Whichever opens up for me, I'll take it. I want to fight the best. I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna jump as fast as I can. I'm not gonna be somebody's crash dummy for them to boost their record. But I mean, I'm here to fight great fights. I'm here to have fun. I don't like it when, I don't enjoy beating people up. I really don't. I like a good, clean exchange, trading. I like a fight where we fight. You know what I'm saying? I like to get into it. So I'm here to fight the best, but I'm not gonna try and jump as fast as I can because I'm not worried about the ranking. I'm not worried about the record. I'm here to have fun. I'm here to entertain.
Man, we very rarely hear this perspective. Go ahead, Skywalker. This is interesting for me.
Oh yeah. Outside of fighting, man, tell everybody what you like to do, man. Any kind of hobbies, interests?
Shoot. I'm trying to be more balanced with my life now because when I first started boxing, man, I was just obsessed. I didn't want to be there if it wasn't having anything to do with my training or with a fight. But I mean, I really value the people I care about and the people I love. So I just spend time with my close friends and my family when they're here and, make sure all my stuff is straight. And I'm working side work most every weekend, get the bills paid. Y'all know what it is. But, I mean, I enjoy a lot of things. But when it comes down to it, I like to stay focused.
Dope. Well, Alex, we don't want to hold you too long. If you want to stay here with us, we're you feel free, but we wanted to talk about some of the things that are upcoming. We got some dope fights coming up. Skywalker, you want to who you want to battle over and debate about?
We could talk about the Benavidez Morel that's coming up February 1st. We got the last crescendo Riyadh with Better Beef Bivol Part 2. Daniel Dubois is on that card. That whole card is fully stacked. Bro, we got a lot of good fucking fights coming up.
And Benavidez. Who you got, Alex, in that fight and why?
I got Benavidez, man. He's just a bully. He's too strong, too big, and his mind is just too secure. Can't beat someone that won't quit.
That's your weight class too, man. Light heavyweight, man. And Morel got better feet. Benavidez got faster hands, I
Yeah.
think, better combinations. He throws those
Mhm.
crazy and Benavidez is not really a knockout artist. He gets the
Mhm.
ref to stop the fight because of the too much pressure. All the punches being thrown. They're not powerful punches. There's so
Yeah,
many of them
volume
coming
punch,
at you.
overwhelming.
And
Yeah.
yeah, Morel's Cuban. He's got that good footwork. It's gonna be a good fight, man. They both didn't really look too great, when we look at it, compared to when they were at super middleweight, when they moved up to light heavyweight. But I got David Benavidez because of the experience, man. You know what I
Ooh,
mean?
I guess I got to do it
So,
early.
but I've seen Morel, man. Morel put a guy in a coma. Ido Sanelli. I seen him in an aggressive, like mean fight, bro. Like you don't want to fuck with that guy. At that weight class. So I mean, it depends on what kind of Morel shows up. If we get the slick Morel with the feet, or we get the aggressive Morel, I think the aggressive Morel will do better, than the moving Morel.
All right.
Agreed. I definitely against
Ooh,
Bully too.
what we gonna do, boy? Tiger Woo. I like him. Tiger Woo. Uh, so let's do it this way. All right, man. I always felt like David Morrell was a phenom. I've said I felt like him and Boots Ennis were both phenoms, and they're once in a generational type talents. And unlike Boots, David Morrell is actually getting an opportunity to prove that he's a phenom, and he's getting an opportunity to show the world early on in his career versus waiting until he's at the end of it, right? So I like David Morrell, his athleticism. It seems like his ring IQ, was probably way up there until I seen his last fight with Hot Rod. He couldn't get out of the way of the straight right. The counter right hands, Hot Rod just kept walking them into him. So that made me question the boxing IQ because he kept getting hit with the same shot, right? So I like his athleticism. I like his footwork. Not so sure about the ring IQ. His toughness, the dog, it seemed like he got all of that. All right. Now we got Benavidez. Ooh, Benavidez. I got to use Skywalker's talking point a little bit. Both of them did move up. Out of the two of them, Benavidez definitely looked way better than Morrell did. Benavidez was actually able to, he hit old boy with everything. Sneaky punches, setup punches, rapid punches. When I was watching the fight, I was calling it. It seemed like my man was charging up like Hayuki and just letting out 4, 5, 6 punch combos. Up top, down bottom, double up on one side, triple up on the other side, double jab, triple jab, start with the two, finish with the one. Man, he hit old boy with everything, which shows us that his skill set is outlandish. He knows how to use it with his IQ. I don't think he's as athletic. People talk about the way he shuffles his feet or whatever. I believe this fight is going to be split decision. David Benavidez, based off of, I don't think Benavidez is going to stop Morrell because Morrell is just, he does have enough of an IQ to not just sit there and let David get all 5, 6 punches. I think he will move his feet. I do think there's going to be moments where Morrell actually catches Benavidez and we really get to find out what he's about. And he's going to catch him with combos, hurtful combos. I think he's going to shock him a little bit. And I think it's going to be closer than what people are giving it. So I'm saying 7-5, 7 split decision or 7-5 Benavidez. That's what I think about that one. If it was at the other weight class, I was leaning towards Morrell, but at this weight class, I'm taking David. So Skywalker, what's that other one? You said Beevil and Better Beef too.
Oh yeah, well, with that Morel Benavidez card, you also got Brandon Figueroa and Cool Boy Steph, man, and that's gonna be that's gonna be part 2. You know what I'm saying, right? They already fought, so.
Ooh, Alex, you want to go on this one? Sit
Got
this
no
one out.
opinion. Got
All
no
right.
opinion.
So I'll go first. So, Cool Boy Steph, this would be like really his first get back since the disappointment over there to our man anyway, right?
It'll be a second. It's a rematch. Yeah, the second fight.
So do you
Remember in the first fight, bro? Because he's such a tall fighter, bro. He was fighting Cool Boy Steph on the inside.
wait a minute, hold up a second. We talking about Stephen Fulton, right? We talking about Stephen
Go ahead,
Fulton, right?
Ernest. Yeah,
Hold up a
Cool Boy
second.
Steph, man. You're breaking up. I can't hear you, man. Is it just me
Is everybody?
or
Hey, how am I coming across, Alex?
You clear?
Uh-oh.
you're clear? Oh, it's on my end. Okay. Fuck. All right.
Yeah, I'm taking Fulton by stoppage in that fight.
Mm.
I'm just taking him by stoppage. I don't even need to really get into why. I just think it's gonna be a stoppage. Hey Alex, we are a part of this league called Fantasy Prediction Leagues on Facebook. Our buddy Champ Ross runs it. You
Right.
should definitely join. And every week they have a list of fights that we choose from, and they tally the points up. And there's a lot of people that are in it. You should probably definitely get in there, and you can see whose record on picks and how they go are. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get on the high horse real quick, but we did get him. Skywalker, you got all the picks correct for the first time this week. I seen that. You got them all right, Skywalker. 10 for 10, baby.
Right? Yeah, I got them all right last week.
Yeah, me too.
But hey, the first fight to me, the first fight with Figueroa and Cool Boy Steph, it looked like a draw to me. Yeah, the way I seen that fight, Figueroa got on the inside with Cool Boy Steph, and he's a tall guy. He didn't use his height to use his jab. He was they were banging, bro. It was like rock'em sock'em robots, man. It was all inside the pocket fighting, man. It's a great fight, very competitive fight. I see the second fight doing the exact same thing, but maybe I don't know, bro. What'd you think of Cool Boy Steph's last performance? So, so it's like, so I don't know, man. I don't know if the monster broke him.
Castro's a different type of animal, though.
He's a good fighter, man, but yeah.
I think you got to remember, bro. They got Andy Cruz in their camp now. You got to, the fight with Inoue made him think differently about fighting because he don't know how to lose. And then you fought the monster, bro. That's the boogeyman of the world, apparently, right? And then now you had an addition of somebody with crazy, ridiculous footwork to add to what you already knew in your athleticism. Iron sharpens iron, bro. So I think Fulton has learned his lesson. I think people definitely need to get off of this when you lose you trash type deal, because that's not what fighting's about. Exactly. So I think he definitely will have made the adjustments that he needs to make, and I believe his fights will be coming by stoppage.
Right. I want to ask the next one for Alex, man, is because he's light heavyweight, man. We got Better Beef Bivol too. Better Beef's a fucking freak of nature, bro. I don't know if you ever seen him train. He spins fucking barbells with his fingers.
Yeah,
that's a fucking monster. That's like fighting the Terminator, bro.
Yeah, he does crazy stuff.
Yeah, tough guys, man. So that's what you got to train hard for, man, is to fight those kind of guys, man, in the future, man. And elevate your game. Just to see their training, man, is a trip. They're just on a totally different level.
Yes,
but,
sir.
Who do you got in that fight? Who do you got in that fight in the rematch?
I like Bivol with the comeback. I really do. I mean, I like his style of fighting. That pendulum step, that Russian Orthodox pendulum step, beautiful when it's done correctly. But I mean, everyone always has something to work on, right? But I think Bivol's coming heavy with it. I think he's coming heavy.
He has some wifey issues too, so he was dealing with that shit the last fight. So he might be a little bit better this fight.
I think just the L should light a fire for real. I think he's coming back hard.
Who you got this time, Skywalker?
I got better beef by knockout, bro.
Think you
Them
figured him
punches
out?
be hurt. Yeah, he's got the hands of steel, bro. I think that one of them
True.
is gonna connect in the second fight. I have a
Yeah.
feeling, man.
Anything could always happen. Anything could always happen.
Yeah, Bibble's nice with it too, like you said, bro. With the Russian style, you know what I mean? With the jabbing, getting in and out, on his opponent. That could do good, man. But I think Better Beef might catch him this fight. He might have figured him out. But the first fight, he's like, I'll be able to crack him better this way. You know what I mean? So
That's
I think
great
he's.
fight. It is.
Shoot, has anybody fought Better Beef twice?
Bibble's the only one to survive, bro. He's 100%
Oh
KO.
man,
He
so
broke his 100% KO ratio with that fight, bro.
I think they need to go ahead and get the oxygen mask out. You know what I mean? Make sure that stretcher, the ice pack, whatever they got that can reduce brain swelling. I feel like they're gonna need all of that ringside. Because I picked Bevo by I'm sorry, I picked Better Beef last time by KO. I think I was picking round 9. Let me say this. I just gotta keep it real.
Yeah.
I did rewatch the fight several times, and initially I was sort of okay with the decision for Better Beef, but Bevo won that fight. I believe Bevo he outboxed Better Beef that fight. He landed more shots, threw more punches. So I gotta say, I feel like it's not a robbery, but I do feel like Bevo edged it. But
I want to shout out Pro Se real quick. I want to shout out Pro Se just coming in. Congratulations, man, to the WBB. They had their first sanctioned fight in Albany, New York. Shout out to my brother. He was there with Hall of Famer Leon Mohammed and doing his thing, man. That's 2025. He's starting the year great, man. Big moves. You know what I'm saying? World Boxing Bureau. We got a fighter on right now, Raheem. He's a light heavyweight out of Chesapeake, Virginia. You know, who knows? He could be fighting for one of your titles, man. But hey, much love, brother. Yeah, that's a good friend of mine. He just had he had his first sanctioned fight, man, of the year. So it went down in Albany, and it's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, Alex, when you go back and you're able to see Raheem is, man, he's the plug, man. He's
the plug for gear, everything, for your outfits, for your outfits,
gloves. They got mitts, pads.
That's the hat I'm wearing. Pro Se, this is brand right here.
Bro, he got a mobile gym, bro. That's in the backs of a box truck. They got gear in there where you can hit. You feel me? Like,
oh, that's dope. That's super dope.
Doing it. So
he's helped out. He's helped out a lot of people, man. Even kids at my gym. Helped out a lot of my friends online, bro. Like, you know, we've helped out USA Olympics, everything, man. Like, we even helped Vince out, man. Vince is supposed to be coming on, but you know, he's always out there behind the scenes. You guys don't see it, but Raheem, he be doing some good deeds, man, and trying to help fighters out. That's kind of like our vision here, man, is trying to get these fighters to that next level, you know?
Pure work. Thank y'all.
Yeah, right. Alex, definitely, man. You know, like I said, man, you need you a coach. By the time you turn pro, you ain't even got to look no farther. The outfits, the gloves, all of that.
Word. Say that.
Raheem, man, you got do you F with bare knuckle gear? You got some Pro Se bare knuckle gear? We already talked about the pickle protector. What about the Pro Se bare knuckle gear, fam?
Probably the hand wraps. He could do hand wraps. He's already got hand wraps already, so he's got the nice hand wraps that you don't gotta fuck with when you go to the gym. You just slip them.
Oh, you just slip them straight on. Man, I tell you, I just spent 45 minutes right before this interview untangling all my hand wraps. I just washed like 4 or 5 pairs, just untangling 9, 10 hand wraps from each other after I took them out the dryer, man. That's got to be my least favorite part about the whole sport is untangling some hand wraps, dude. But
yeah, but outfits, Raheem would be the man too for outfits because bare knuckle, they're showmen. You know, you want to sell the fight with bare knuckle. It's a little different than boxing, man. These guys are cool. But once the cameras are rolling, they're like, "Fuck you, fuck your mom." Let's get it on. You know, they want to sell. They're selling the fight. You know what I mean?
Sure.
It's a show, bro.
Yeah, I will say that's. I don't know. I told you I just love to fight. I'll do what's necessary, but I won't portray myself in a fake light just for views. If it gets me less views, whatever. I'm here to fight. You know what I'm saying? I'll let my knuckles do the talking. I don't like all that rah-rah shit. I really don't. I really just love to express myself through my hands.
How much longer do you think it's going to be before you're ready to go pro?
That's up to Reggie Barnett Sr. I
Yeah.
put all my trust in my coach and my gym. They made me the fighter I am, so I give it
Yeah.
all back.
Well, we got some networks where you can go get some
Hey,
work
Ernest,
at.
when you get off of here, bro, go look up Reggie Barnett, bro. He fights in BKFC, dog. He's a beast, bro. He used to be
I
a pro
know who
boxer.
Reggie
You know,
Barnett
Reggie
is.
is. Okay, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
if he's from your area, you need to go interview him too.
yeah,
He's a killer, bro. I like him.
I could put you on. I'll see him on Tuesday.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh
You know,
yeah,
I've
man.
heard.
I'm telling you, that's my brother.
Yeah. Jerry introduced me to him. I met him at the event. I met
Okay.
all the officials at the event.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And yep,
Because Junior wasn't there, but I mean, you met Senior for sure.
yep.
For
I met
sure.
Senior. Yep.
Right.
So all the officials were there. I met those. I met the.
Yeah.
I definitely already knew the organizers of the event. And like I said,
Me and Lisa.
we
Family.
definitely getting the media thing on the up and up. And I actually streamed the whole fight, all the fights. I streamed them. They
Super
just
dope.
weren't on the page. So now I just got to edit them, and maybe after I finish editing, I'll put them on the actual page. And the next event that we do, the people can actually be able to watch it through Facebook because not everybody was. We hit capacity real fast, and everybody wasn't able to actually get in the gym. So
Right.
the next time we'll make it so that people can they'll actually have a chance. So long as Jerry approves that he's the man that's running it.
Definitely believe.
Yeah.
Hey, keep us updated with all your fights, man. We'll hype them up. If Papi Chunyeyo goes to your fight and gets clips too, we can make some videos and stuff like that. Put them out there.
Yes, sir.
It's all about marketing, bro. Like you get a fucking knockout, you want to show that shit off, bro, and
Yeah.
build off of it. You know what I mean? Even if you have a mediocre fight, you have a good cameraman. You get all your fucking punches, put something together. Just market
For
yourself
sure.
good, man.
For sure.
Yeah, that's what you got to do in this game, bro. I've seen people, become successful because of that, bro. Like I forgot his name, Julius Bio. He just signed with Top Rank. He's also signed with OTX out of San Diego, and damn, bro, he's got 600, 700,000 followers. He hasn't even started fighting, bro. He hasn't even had a professional debut yet. Just an amateur fighter, bro. 600,000 followers, and he's already got a contract with Top Rank, the contract with two promotional companies. Look at Right Hook Roxy. Right Hook Roxy's my homegirl. She fought on 360 Promotions with Tom Loeffler, and she's a 20-time national champion and all that. She even just to get the feel of fighting without headgear, she went and did Team Combat League. She did Team Combat League, and then after Team Combat League, she's already signed with 360. She had her third fight the other day, and she fucked the girl up bad, bro. Like she right now her stock is up, bro, and she's got mad followers. She does the OnlyFans, but she's like professional about it. She ain't like it's her training and stuff like that.
Bro, she gave that girl nutcracker face, bro. Like it was all blood from here down. Nutcracker.
Lindsay Ellis from Tennessee. Lindsay Ellis, a good fighter too. But yeah, man, that's just you can do something as an amateur. It's just you gotta market yourself good and get out there, bro. Put your fights.
I'm trying to get versatile as well. I train Muay Thai as well, 3 days a week over at Grindstone Athletics in Virginia Beach. And I haven't fought yet amateur, but I mean I've only been training the Muay Thai for like 3-4 months. But I mean I got the hands. It's just putting everything together with the hands and the shins and the elbow and the knees. But they don't. You can choose in their leagues, gut check championship for the Muay Thai in the kickboxing. You can choose not to fight with headgear, which I think is pretty dope. Because all the amateur boxing, I mean, you have to have that USA boxing regulated.
Oh yeah, it's hard to get stoppages, bro, in the amateurs and shit. It's hard to get people out of there. If you can, you're something special.
Yeah.
Because of headgear.
Hey, you know what? Now that you mentioned that, we, at our fight, we had a guy that, he went over to the edge of the ring and, it seemed like he was eating something he wasn't supposed to be eating on fight day. You know what I mean? You don't remember the very last? Was you there for the very last fight?
Yeah.
The dude went over there. He gave the ghost up a little bit. Do you? Do you have nerves like that? When it's time for you to fight? Listen, it's okay to do that, by the way, because I know.
No, I know. If you don't feel nothing, you're not human. Like if you feel nothing, you shouldn't even be fighting for real, because that's the whole point, right? Is the exhilaration. I'd say, right, when it comes to nerves, you have two types, right? You got anxiety and you got excitement, which they can be intertwined and they can also replicate each other. I'd say when I first started fighting, it was definitely more anxiety, but still tons of excitement. Now, when I get in that mode, I'm excited to perform. I just work so hard all the time, every day. It's like I need goals to work towards. So when that ring comes on, my name gets called, I'm there to work. Like I'm there to perform. I've been working for this for shoot. I mean, my last fight I was only in a 3-week training camp, but that was 3 weeks, 24 hours a day. I was there. You know what I'm saying? So when the lights come on, I'm really, really excited. Of course, I'm gonna have some anxiety, but it's more for can I get out of that mode after the fight than it is, oh, this dude's about to hurt me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying like I like to lose, but man, you don't. I like getting punched in the face too. I told you I like trading. I love a fight, man. That's what I'm here for.
Okay.
I'm not here to beat people up. I'm here to fight. You know what I'm saying?
All
So
right.
it's not really not that much I could be anxious about. I'm excited.
Yeah. Salute to Chris from Ireland.
What up, Chris?
Yeah. But hey, I gotta get off here. I gotta cook some dinner. My kids are going crazy in the background. My bad.
Hey, listen, hold
You
up
all
a
good?
second, man. You know, I gotta close. I at least gotta say something before we close it out. Hey, y'all know I don't want to try to leave y'all with something positive. I'm going to leave y'all with something positive.
I
Listen,
like to
man.
hear.
Tomorrow is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. You know what I'm
Yes, sir.
saying? You know, F all that presidential, F all that. Tomorrow's Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day. All right. If it wasn't for him, there wouldn't be places for people to park handicap.
Yeah.
We wouldn't
We
be
want to
able,
be on this show together talking right now, bro, doing some
yeah,
boxing.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, for this week, if y'all can make it out there and the roads are safe, just find you a random black person and give them a hug. Just tell them to bring it in
I
and
give
just,
everybody a hug
try
tomorrow.
to squeeze their shoulders in and tell them that they appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
That's
it's
it.
all about equality, man.
Yeah.
Everybody's
Yes, sir.
equal and
Hug
don't.
their shoulders in. You feel me?
Make it feel alive. Yeah, we all humans.
Yeah.
Right.
And again, one other thing, prayers out to the people who lost everything in the fires. And if you know somebody, help somebody, and just try to leave things better than what you found them. That's all I got.
Yeah. And tell everybody where they can find you at, Alex.
I'm on Instagram at adrenaline06 session, adrenaline obsession on Instagram. So that's really all I'm on. I need to make a Twitter or X or a Facebook or something, but that's all I got right now. But you can find me there. I'm gonna stay active. I'm gonna get up.
Yeah, it's scrolling on the bottom of the screen, guys. That's where you can follow Alex. We'll be keeping track of his career. Come back on right before your next fight. And then what we like to do, man, we always tell people to come back after their fight, and we do a film review if like he's there catching film of your fight.
Sweet.
And we'll come back on here and we'll give you like constructive criticism and praise, both.
Great.
So yeah, we talk a little, man. Listen, bro, we got jokes. We try to keep it light. You know what I'm saying? So we might say something funny. Nothing is personal.
You didn't meet the whole crew, man. We got Tim Witherspoon Jr. and that's his father's a 2-time heavyweight champion. Terrible Tim. He's also a former pro. He fought Tevin Farmer. And then we got 86 Boxing. He's a historian, badass guy, man. Josh, he goes back to like the 1800s, and he puts faces to these fighters that never had a picture before, and like, you know what I mean? He's like that much of a historian, bro. Like his channel's awesome. And then Mo Boxing, no problem. He's our plug, man. That's my network that I'm with. We got 100,000 followers. We're on every platform. We do fighter interviews. We're at all the fights. You know what I mean? You catch me at a lot of fights with credentials. And I do like mobile interviews and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, man.
I'll definitely hit y'all. I'm gonna fight at the end of March. Then that's the
all
next one on the schedule in the local circuit.
Hit this round, I'll be there. Tiger Woo, I like him.
Yeah.
Sports.
Woo. And I'll plug you in if you need fights too, man. We know matchmakers and promoters and stuff like that, man. We rock with Country Box a lot. Other promotions too, you know what I'm saying, like Marv Nations out in California, and So there's a lot of fights out there. You just got to know people. So, all right, guys. Much love to everybody.
Yep. Peace and love, y'all.
All
Thank
right,
y'all for
peace.
having me.